Hey hustlers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Kevin. I'm actually a former pharmacist, YouTuber, and business consultant. And on this channel, we explore the people, the strategies, and tools of how to live a happier, more productive, kick-ass life. And frequently on this channel, I share my insights on things like digital marketing, high ticket sales, and creating digital assets. So today we are talking about the 3 most important business skills that every pharmacist entrepreneur must have. These 3 skills are essential if you want to escape pharmacy or start your own business. And so probably you're watching this, maybe you're a pharmacy student in pharmacy school wondering, hey, is there something better out there for me? Maybe you are practicing within the first few years of pharmacy and you're just like, man, I'm really not happy with my career. Can I do something else? Is there an alternative outside of pharmacy? And maybe the thing is, maybe you don't hate pharmacy, but you think about it enough where, hey, is there a life outside of pharmacy? And I will tell you there is. And recently I was talking to one of my viewers, her name is Lisa, and she likes pharmacy, but wasn't sure if she wanted to do it 100% forever. And the truth is, probably you're looking for something, a job or business, something of yours where it can bring you fulfillment, make you happier, and help you get paid as well. And maybe you're worried that a pharmacy career alone might not do this, especially when we look at the BLS numbers too. But the truth is, starting something new is tough. It's not easy. It's actually quite difficult. Why? Because it's hard to figure out where to start. And a lot of the times when I speak to other fellow pharmacists, they're like, I want to start something more than just pharmacy, but I'm not sure about what to do. And it's this concept of what do I do that keeps people stuck. It keeps people in their pharmacy career because they don't know the next step. They feel unfulfilled. They feel trapped in a job that you probably don't enjoy. And that's the biggest problem, because chances are maybe you're going through this yourself, but you feel like you're stuck. You feel like you're in pharmacy trying to figure out that next step of what to do. But until then, you're kind of trapped until you find that next thing for yourself. And you don't want to continue being forced to go into a job that you don't really enjoy. So if you're feeling this way, I've been here before. I actually felt like this throughout pharmacy school. It was actually what's causing me a lot of anxiety. I remember my last year of pharmacy school. I always thought I would figure things out outside of pharmacy and find a career that would make me happy. So I looked into other things. I looked into clinical. I looked into hospital. I looked into things like the public health service as well. And that was a career I was really going to go down. But deep down inside, I knew that there was something so much more than pharmacy. There was a world outside of pharmacy. And for me, I eventually transitioned out doing digital marketing, inbound sales, and now business consulting as well. So in today's video, I just want to share the 3 things that helped me transition out of pharmacy, the thing that gave me the most direction of taking that leap. So you don't have to spend years and years and years spinning your wheel and trying figuring everything out. Keep in mind, I'm not a guru, I'm just a guide. I've only left pharmacy about 3 years ago. And so I just want to share you my lessons that I've learned over the years as well. So let's keep on watching. So how do you get this new career? How do you build a career outside of pharmacy, maybe in a new industry? And what I'm going to teach you today is something that I call the MMS method, because it'll be picture clear about how to get where you want to go. I know it's kind of corny, but yes, the MMS method is going to help you get there. And so there's 3 steps to the MMS method. Really, it goes to, hey, modeling an existing business model. Second thing, develop your marketing skills. And third, develop your sales skills and communication skills as well. So that is the MMS method, because right now you are in a place where you're lost and you want to go to a place where it's your kick-ass life or your ideal business as well. And in between is this MMS method that will help you get there. So let's kind of dive into it. So first thing, modeling. And this isn't the modeling where you look pretty and stuff and in front of the camera. No, this is different. We're going to be modeling an existing business idea. I remember when I first wanted to do business, I wanted to do this innovative idea. No one else was doing it. I remember me and my friend, we were trying to do this dating service. It was kind of like before Tinder existed, or I think Coffee Meets Bagel was out. It was before Tinder, but people were just matching up online and they would have these horrible dates. So I wanted to do this service with my friend where we kind of set up activities for dates and set up people almost like a matchmaker type of thing. It totally flopped, did not work out. We tried to set up one of my friends and it didn't go well at all. But we learned, why did it go so bad? Well, here's the thing that we failed to do. We reinvented the wheel. And the truth is, a lot of the time we're looking for that innovative idea that no one else is doing. But what's the problem with that? Well, if no one else is doing it, then we don't know, can people buy and will they buy? So here's a 3-step process of how to model an existing business model so you don't make the same mistakes, waste time, waste money, and all that on your business idea. You can find out what works. So the first step is don't reinvent the wheel. Now, let's take pharmacy, for example. Do we go out in the wild, try to sample different compounds and just try to figure out, hey, what's safe and what's efficacious, right? No, we don't. We work off of what's already been done, right? And the problem is, if you are new, you don't know whether a business model works or if it doesn't work, right? And the 2 things that you want to keep in mind is, can they buy and will they buy? I got this from my mentor, Ramit Sethi. He talks about this as well. And one of the easiest ways is to look for a business model that works. I found this great article that I'll link below. It talks about the 50 different business models with examples of the best companies using it each. And so it will give you a good idea whether you would like that business model or not. So you can choose a business model from there. So that's the first step. All right, so now that you got your business model, maybe you want to do e-commerce, maybe you want to do an Airbnb, right? So the next thing you want to do is not reach out to these top tier companies and stuff. You want to reach out to people who are just above you. So people who have been in the industry for a little bit and develop relationships with them. So for myself, when I was doing digital marketing, I started reaching out to people who weren't like Gary Vee, because there's no way I'm going to get Gary Vee or talk to Gary Vee. There's just too much attention there. But I went to the next level up. And one of the people I really connected with was Rich and Niche. And he actually has a great community. If you want to join a community of digital marketers, you can check it out. I'll leave the affiliate link below. But you can start networking with others in the industry as well. They can actually refer not only business guidance, but also which resources are worth investing in. And more importantly, it'll help you if you're focusing on a service-based business, which I recommend because there's no startup costs required for a service-based business. They can recommend you work, and that's how you can get started as well. And as you talk to these people, the next thing that you should do is keep a running list of how you can make things better. How can you make that customer experience better? So when people ask you, hey, how's your business different from another digital marketing agency? You can say it with confidence. You can figure out your USP, your unique selling proposition, and keep a list of how you can make your customer experience a lot better as well. So again, model what already works. Don't reinvent the wheel. Now the second step, develop your marketing skills. Now that you have your idea, how will people know that your business exists? Is it that they just walk out of the house and they see a billboard? That's pretty old school, right? Or do you knock door to door, right? Probably none of those methods are really quite sexy these days. We live in the new age where Zoom and all these other technologies are readily available, right? So the thing is, you need to be able to let people know, who are you and what do you do? Let me repeat, who are you and what do you do, right? So for me, when I'm talking about sales, I tell people, hey, I'm a high ticket sales strategist. I help businesses scale from 6 to 8 figures by implementing processes without sleazy sales tactics. So you have to have your I help X do Y, right? Like that has to be super crystal clear. Now, that is the power of marketing, especially digital marketing. And like I said, when I was transitioning out of pharmacy, I was really heavily invested into this. I was learning about branding. I was learning about copywriting. I was learning about content creation. There's all these facets of marketing because marketing is huge. How do you know what to focus on? So I'm going to teach you the 3 things that I would probably focus on looking back at everything as well. And maybe you don't want to become a great marketer. That's fine. but you're going to need to lead a marketing team. Marketing and sales, those are the most important things as well. So the 3 areas of marketing that you should probably focus on is 1, full stack marketing. Full stack marketing is a new concept where you're learning the general process of A to Z, and the specialty behind full stack marketing is learning how to kind of use all these tools holistically as well, in tandem as well, right? So it requires you not to be an expert, but to be enough from a high level so you can be pretty dangerous, right? So you know what's happening and you can implement these certain things. So that's full stack marketing. The second thing I would probably recommend is something like branding. Think about branding as meeting a person. When you meet someone new, you get that certain vibe from a person. You get that certain energy from the person. You probably get a certain energy from me when I'm talking in front of the YouTube camera as well. And so your company needs to have that same look and feel. A great person to follow is actually Mike Kim. He has a free podcast as well, so make sure to check him out. The next thing is copywriting. And this is kind of like sales through words. It is so powerful. It's the most powerful thing because you can catch attention through words. Don't believe me? Have you ever seen an Instagram post that, you read the caption and you're just like, man, I gotta keep on reading more? Or it's like picking up that really great article that really speaks to you. And then next thing you know, you just bought a product and you didn't even know. Happens to me all the time, right? So there's that. But if you guys don't know where to begin, I would start off with full stack marketing. Like I said, my friend Rich and Niche has a great program called Full Stack Marketing Funnels. He'll teach you how to create your brand and give you all the high level essentials of marketing so you can understand it A to Z. It's the one course I wish I bought before. It didn't exist before, but it's the one course I wish I bought because there's a lot of marketing courses, but they're specifically for marketers. And maybe you don't want to be a marketer, right? This one gives you a high level of everything. So you know whether you want to specialize in something or more importantly, build your brand as you go. So I highly recommend that you check out Rich and Niche. Affiliate link will be below as well. And let's go into the third thing really quick, developing your sales skills. Now that you know marketing, now that you know your business model, how are you going to get them to open up their wallets and get them to buy and get them to pay you, exchange money for a service? Typically an offer is just very simple. I give X for this service. Super simple, right? Just like when you go out to a restaurant, for X amount of dollars, I can get this $2 Costco pizza, right? And the truth is, just because someone likes you doesn't mean that they will buy from you, right? There's something that we call friend zoning yourself out of the deal, right? You got to get people to trust not only you, but trust in your execution, right? And so this is the most essential skill, especially out of a service-based business or coaching business as well. You need to be able to build the trust with the brand, the trust with the product, and trust with the person that they're talking to as well. And when I say trust with their business, right? And so let me ask you this. Do you know how to sell effectively so you can grow and build your business? Can you listen very well? And this is the number one thing I think pharmacists are really great at. The number one skill that helped me sell more is, hey, do you understand where they're starting from, their current state? Do you understand where they want to be, their future state? And do you understand the gap? That is your solution. That is what your business provides to them. So if you guys, that is Sales 101. If you want to check out some of my favorite sales books, you can check it out in one of the cards here. There's 3 that I recommend, highly recommend, so you should check that out. But yeah, and also if you want to learn more about sales and digital marketing, consider subscribing to this channel to hear more about sales and marketing as well. All right. But why is this all important? Why is that MMS method important? Well, like I said, you have the business model that you're going to be focusing on. You know how to get people to know who you are, and you can build trust where people can open their wallets for you as well. So this is a high level of what you're going to do, but this is actually the most efficient way of how to do things as well. So it's very, very important to start working on these things now rather than wait till later. Obviously, the pharmacy market is not doing too hot. and who you might want to consider recession proofing yourself, especially if you have assets like property or anything like that. But the real reason why you should care about this is because it allows you to escape work that you hate and transition into your kick-ass life. So if you like this video, you'll probably like my 2 playlists on high ticket sales and digital marketing as well. You can check it out in one of the corners up there. And also leave a comment below. What other videos would you like to see next as well? And as always, if you do decide to purchase the Rich and Niche Academy or Full Stack Marketing Funnels, please use my affiliate links. It supports my channel, supports my editor. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Peace.